Good evening, and welcome to tonight's boys match between the Vilonia Eagles and the Lonoke Jackrabbits. We're about 3 minutes away from start. I do want to welcome everyone. We are getting a way late start with the boys match because of rain delays, but we're about to start. Um, Once again, Lonoke is representing the 4A East, and Vilonia is representing the 5A Central. So tonight is the opening night for both this boys teams. Um, we're going to address the starting lineups here in a moment, but before that, we want to thank our sponsors. Our gold sponsor is Linda Marie's. Our silver sponsor is Southern Teas and Think Coffee. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor or helping out with the program in any form or fashion, please reach out to us at vhs.soccer.foundation@gmail.com. We're going to take a brief break and then we'll be back with the starting lineups. All right, starting lineups. First for Lone Oak, we have number 1, Eduardo Ramirez. Number 3, Alessandro Olvera. Number 10, Angel Salazar. Number 12, Miguel Torres. Number 14, Emmanuel Ortiz. Number 16, Andrew Winsek. Number 19, Alejandro Mercado. Number 22, Oliver Zapata. Number 23, Samuel Lara. Number 24, Brandon Mercado. And number 30, Jose Ortiz. Now for your Vilonia boys. Starting, playing keeper Julio Sanchez. Number 1, Sam Juarez. Number 26, Noah Ortega. Number 3, Kason Martin. Number 11, Junior Garza. Number 5, Case Bird. Number 8, Luke Robinson. Number 10, Brandon Reyes. Number 4, Calvin McFarland. Number 17, Nathan Hoyt. And number 22, Hunter Harwood. Both teams are taking the field. Lone Oak's wearing white. Vilonia's wearing black. Vilonia will be going left to right and gets the ball to start the match. Referees checking with both sides, and we're off. Ortega out to Martin. Oh, gets past him. It's going to be a low nook throw deep in Vilonia territory. Low nook throw. High spinning floater off the head of Luke Robinson. Oh, miscommunication there, but Harwood's there to pick it up. Bird trying or Reyes over to Bird. Sem. Juarez drops it to Ortega. Ortega sends it back to Martin. Is that McFarland? I believe that's McFarland. Loose ball there. Julio is there to pick it up. Drops it off for Martin. Big touch up. Oh, past Junior. Low line drive stopped by Reyes. Reyes sending it across to Hoyt. Oh, big skip. Gets past Hoyt. Great touch, but this wet with this wet turf, it just bounces all over the place. Hoyt with a throw in on the near sideline. Bird flicks it. You Garza finally is dispossessed by two Lonoke players. Some messy touches. Eventually dropped back to Julio by Ortega. Julio sends it up to the far sideline. Vilonia maintains possession. Gets it to Harwood. Oh, loose ball. 24 for. Oh. No one watching that middle, but Vilonia maintains possession. To the corner, Hoyt. He's fast. And he gets around 14. Hoyt into the box. Tries to flick it. Bird gets a foot on it, snaps it, but it is keeper gets it. So a bird shot. Bird shot is saved by Lonoke. The counterattack, short-lived. Lonoke looks to try and move the ball up the field through large touches. And after a series of large touches, a Lonoke throw on the far sideline. Bird out to Hoyt. Hoyt up to Junior. Junior tried to attach it to Bird. Cleared away. Lonoke looks to counter. Big touch. Martin has time. Drops to Sanchez. Pressure now coming. Oh, that just barely gets past a Lonoke foot. Robinson center and touch. Oh, almost won by Garza. Sem out to Hoyt. Hoyt to Garza on the sideline. Garza to Reyes. Lonoke gets a foot on it, but Vilonia maintains possession. Luke trying to center it up to Garza. Lonoke pokes it away. Oh, Reyes to McFarland. Farland to Reyes. Flicks it, tries to flick it through to Harwood. It doesn't get there. Touched by Robinson, deflected to Martin. Martin trying to flick it up to Reyes. Doesn't quite have the distance. Lonoke looking to counter. Ortega's there. That's off. Yeah, that off, not called though. He must. The only thing I think of is maybe he called it deflection, but corner kick, Lonoke. Short touch into the corner by Lonoke. Vilonia throw. Score is 0-0 here in the 6th minute. Reminder, we're only playing a 60-minute match due to all of the weather delays we had tonight. Sanchez over to Juarez. Juarez to Hoyt. Attacking. Hoyt to Bird. Or to Garza. They're all developing the mop top, and I'm struggling. I'm going to have to start dyeing their hairs different colors so I can understand what's happening. Oh, big Reyes' shot. Hoyt finds it on the assist by... Who got the assist there? Was that... Well, Nathan Hoyt gets the goal in the 7th minute. We're going to have a restart here. Vilonia up 1-0. Lonoke restart. Vilonia on scoreboard for first, kind of what you want to see this first match of the season. Bird. Oh, Harwood unable to get there. Goal kick awarded. That was a risky throw there by Lonoke. Lonoke goal kick coming. Low spinner, takes a bounce. Bird gets it to Robinson. Robinson to Bird. Bird to Robinson. 23 for Lonoke, flicks it over and looks to attack. Bird's there. Juarez has it. Sem up to Hoyt. Hoyt to Bird. Oh, Bird trying to get to Harwood. Lonoke intercepts. McFarland almost out down the sideline to Reyes there. Lonoke took it away. Martin gets it to Sem. Sem to Hoyt. Hoyt to Bird. In stride. Back to Hoyt. Centering touch. Garza. Robinson finds the net. Garza to Robinson. Vilonia takes a 2-0 lead. 9 minutes into this match. 20 minutes remaining first half. Big touch by Lonoke. Two bounces, three bounces to Julio. Sanchez. Oh, I think he was. Seems like Julio was trying to send us a gift, but up here in the box, sails it over Sem's head, and we have a low neck throw in here on this near sideline. Interesting throw in. Junior to Harwood. Harwood to Junior. Gets past one, but Lonoke is there. Lonoke attacking Hoyt. That's probably going to be. They call it off Lonoke. That, from my angle, looked like that could have been off Bird, but we'll take it. That one is off 14, and that should be a corner kick for Vilonia. Looks like Hoyt. No, looks like Martin's going to come over to the corner. We got Martin and Reyes in this near corner. Ten minutes into this first half. Low line drive. Lono gets a foot onto it, but it deflects to Juarez. Juarez drops to somebody. Ortega runs it down. Ortega trying to flick it up to Harwood. Bounces it over. Harwood into a triangle of Lonoke defenders. Lonoke looking to attack through the middle. Reyes controls. Reyes to Bird. Bird to Juarez. Space given. Garza to Robinson. Robinson puts a big foot on it, but that is too far out, not on line. Goal kick coming for the Jackrabbits. Pressure up the middle. Reyes. Reyes with the big touch. Ooh. Just off frame by Reyes there. Goal kick coming for Lonoke. That goal kick played by Bird to Garza, back to Bird. Garza's shot is offline. Lonoke stabbed at it, but didn't touch, and it's going to be a Lonoke goal kick. Robinson gets the deflected goal kick. Reyes controls, drops back to Juarez. Juarez with space and time. Now centers. Oh, 23 for Lonoke stabs at it. Harwood unable to track it down. Oh. Martin knocks it away from three players to Robinson. Robinson to Juarez. Oh, that's that's deflected off Lonoke. And Hoyt lets it roll. Gets himself a throw deep in the Vilonia third. Sem. Ball taken away by Hoyt. Hoyt got two players in the air before he started his attack. Hoyt trying to get it back to Juarez. Juarez is going to have a throw. Looks like we're going to take, though, even though we're on the attack, we're going to take the time to get a substitution. Number 9, Matthew Curia, into the match. Looks like McFarland's going to come out. Sims throwing off the head of Garza. Hoyt tracks it down. Hoyt. Oh, Hoyt's shot saved by the keeper, and a throw in is earned for Vilonia. Poor ball girls are going to be busy tonight, I think. That throw into Sem in the box. Sem centers. Reyes gets a foot on it. Hunter gets a foot on it. Ball is still in the box before it finally gets it. The ball is still in the box. We got flailing legs. Hoyt gets a foot on it. That's like a knuckle kick out of play, and they're going to say it didn't get off, deflect off anyone. Goal kick for Lonoke. There was so much going on. I don't know how. I don't know half of what happened, but the result is a goal kick for Lonoke, and now Vilonia opts to drop all the way back to the keeper, Julio Sanchez. Lucky number 13 sends it up the middle to, well, I think to Robinson, but the play threw up to Garza, ends up getting all the way there. Junior out to Hoyt. Hoyt is fast. He is not that fast. Throw in Lonoke. That that throw off the head of Hoyt. Bird attacking through the middle. Oh, flips it. Mm, good touch. Wide right. Goal kick. Lonoke. Ortega to Robinson. Curia's attack. A little loose ball play right now. No one really is holding possession. We will have a throw in for Lonoke around midfield on the far sideline. Reyes in space. Off the official. So it should be a Vilonia drop ball at the 45. I don't know what Reyes has against that CR, but play is resumed. Reyes pressured from behind, now from in front. Flicks out wide, not wide enough to go out. Oh, that's a good centering touch. Oh, that is. Oh, that. Oh, I'm up here and that hurt. He is. We're gonna stop the clock, and ref's gonna. There was quite the collision in the middle of the G and the Eagles. All right, it looks like everyone is taken care of. Martin corner kick coming in the air. Bird gets a foot on it. Oh, the header straight down. What's the call? Bird gets a foot on it. Curia. Robinson to Curia. Bird up to Reyes. Harwood was the nearest to it. They're going to say that ball went out the baseline off Vilonia goal kick. Lonoke. All right, Vilonia Reyes has it. Sends it wide to Juarez. Juarez tracks it down. Robinson showing off his football place kicker skills by putting it through the uprights. Not a bad shot, only about 3 or 4 feet high. Good spin, but it is a goal kick. Reyes, he tries it. Oh, keeper gets a hand on it. No, and baseline call, corner kick coming for the Eagles. It looks like you're going to have Martin take this touch for the Eagles. Hoyt's going to be the short touch. No, they're just going to abandon all hope of a short touch and see if they can't put this in from the corner. Martin, high floater, off ahead, but the wrong way. Reyes tracks it down. Reyes back to Martin, who's been tracking back from the corner. He's up to Juarez. Juarez just turned the wrong way, and the ball girl's right there. Oh, no, different person's throwing it. That makes sense. Oh, throw in by Lonoke. Juarez up to Bird. Oh, got past that attacking defender, but unable to control. Loose ball. Julio is coming very far out. Lonoke now looking to attack up that far sideline. Martin's there. Ball's flicked high in the air. Ortega. Oh, miscommunication between Reyes and Robinson. But Martin's able to recover. Harwood has it. Harwood to Martin. Martin sends it up. 24 for Lonoke gets a foot onto it. Now he just has a clearing touch. Ortega has to recover. Oh, no. Corner kick. I think that's going to be a corner kick for Lonoke. High floater deflected off of Martin's head. Loose ball midfield, tracked down by Lonoke. Curia pokes it away, gets it to Harwood. Harwood tracking it down. Trying to get back to Curia. A little too center field. Harwood has. Harwood with space. Oh, good run. Harwood. 19 took a weird. It's not really a slide tackle when both feet kind of hop awkwardly in front, but it looks like corner kick is being awarded for Vilonia. Yeah, 24 tackles Luke Robinson in the box, and foul called on Vilonia. Restart Lonoke. Low line drive. Bird's there. Bird to Curia. Curia to Reyes. Reyes to Harwood in the corner. There's two there. Don't know what the call is. Corner is called. It looks like they're going to allow some substitutions at the same time. Number 21 is into the match for Hunter Harwood. Into Hoyt on the baseline. Oh, unable to center it. Lonoke's there. Robinson blocks it, but it's going to be a goal kick. I think the call's goal kick. Restart Lonoke. Hoyt gets a foot on it. Robinson somewhat possesses. Robinson's hurt. Lonoke has now cleated two Vilonia players in the ankle in the last 20 seconds. Robinson's hurt. So Tadao Pittman's going to replace Luke Robinson. Juarez is there. Hoyt goes to center it. We have about 5 minutes remaining left in this first half. Should be throw in Vilonia. Into the corner for Bird. Bird gets a touch on it. 24 uh, just plays it out. Brandon Mercado. We're going to have a corner kick for Vilonia. Martin on the touch. That's off. I think it's Case and Martin's corner. I think Curia is the one who's going to put that in. So we're going to give the goal to Matthew Curia on this assist by Case and Martin here in the 20. So Matthew Curia puts Vilonia up 3-0 with 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Hoyt centers it. That's going to be a goal corner kick. Yeah, corner. Yeah, that was dangerous play. Martin center deflected by Lonoke. Tadao to Curia. Curia, no good. Throw in Lonoke. Lonoke throwing deep in their own half. Off the head of 23. Bird gets a foot on it. Sends it up the sideline. Tadao gets a foot up. Garza is in the vicinity. Deflection. Tadao gets a foot on it. Lonoke tries to clear wide. That's a floater. Bird or Hoyt's in the vicinity, can't keep it from going off that baseline. So with 2:20 remaining, goal kick coming for Lonoke. Up the middle of the field, Bird has it. Lonoke looking to attack on the far sideline. Or Martin slows him down just over Cason's head. Ball in the air. Bird for Vilonia comes down with it, gets it to Hoyt. Hoyt with space. Hoyt takes his space. Up to Garza. Garza tracks it down. Touch. Oh, and that's going to. It's out on Garza. If he'd have just held on to it, though, he had a Lonoke player almost take him out. Goal kick coming for the Jackrabbits. Reyes gets a foot on it, but it's straight to a Lonoke player. Lonoke looks to attack up the middle, but after a couple of awkward bounces, Vilonia comes out with it. Garza to Reyes. Reyes, I think that's Julian, deflected by Lonoke. Back to Reyes. Reyes attacked from behind. Ball flicked up. 47 seconds remaining. Vilonia would like to score, but they also don't want to give up anything in this last 40 seconds. Martin slows things down. 35 seconds remaining. Oh, I just realized my clock hasn't been restarted. So you have 30 seconds left. Oh, Julio almost fumbled. The crowd collectively gasp as Sanchez almost lets that one by him. 15 seconds remaining. And 8. Yeah, at this point, it's going to have to be pretty quick for something to happen. No, that's going to be the half. Yep, that's the half. All right. We are at halftime. We're going to do a 5-minute halftime here. Your score is 3-0 in favor of Vilonia. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with a little bit of recap of the first half scoring. You're watching Vilonia Eagles Soccer.
Yeah.
How did this afternoon, this evening's game went?
Am I talking about the girls' game or the
Yeah,
boys' game?
the girls' game.
Oh, I thought I was commentating on the boys' game. I was paying a
No,
lot of
I
attention.
want your thoughts on the
Okay.
girls' game.
I I think we have a lot of good players. We just don't really have the chemistry yet, you know.
This is an 8-0 win.
Yeah.
Okay. So the good news is even though we have some things to work on and get better about, we did come away with an 8-0 win. What anything really step out positive on the field for you?
I really enjoyed Aubrey scoring at the end. That was her first goal in her entire high school, all of that
Career.
career. I feel weird saying that because like she's not getting paid. So
So, but exciting. You guys did hold them for a shutout. How does it feel to be that back line holding down a shutout for open the season?
I feel pretty good, pretty confident. I think we have a really good backline. I think our backline works well together, especially because we're all like friends out of practice and everything too. I just, I think like midline and up, there's a little bit of an issue where everyone's like fishing for a highlight reel. But whenever we do work together, it's really good.
A lot of good movement out
We
there.
just got to do that more often. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, we have just under a minute left, so we're going to go. All right, we are. Both teams are taking the field for the second half. Vilonia is up 3-0. 30 minutes remaining. Remember, we are playing shortened halves due to the extremely late start, due to the weather issues we've been having. Once again, Lonoke is in white, Vilonia is in black. It looks like we're going with a slightly different group out there for Vilonia to start the second half. Namely, you got Kane Sullivan playing keeper. See, I see a couple other fresh faces out there. Let's see. Curia is still out there. 21 Julian. We need to track his full name down. It's out there. 19. Oh, number 19 Jackson Edmondson. Number 19 Jackson Edmondson. Number 24 Maxwell Holt. Number 5 Case Bird. Cason Martin's out there. Tadau's still out there. Tadau Pittman, number 2. Sam Juarez is still out there. Noah Ortega is out there. Vilonia finally comes down with some loose ball play. Ortega now drops over to Martin. Oh, wait, correction. 24 is Gunnar Rogers. Gunnar makes a big run. The pressure by Curia creates a throw opportunity for Vilonia. Martin's going to take that. Curia has the. Well, they're saying that ball deflected off of Lonoke, throwing Vilonia. Oh, they lost track of Curia over there in the corner. 23 centers it. Keeper wisely kicks it away. Tadao gets a foot onto it. Bird, quick shot off the football upright. So that'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Goal kick, Lonoke. Low line drive. Curia gets a foot in, centers it. Big touch by the back line of Lonoke. Ortega tracks. Out wide to Juarez. Sam with space to Bird to Pittman. Jackson Edmondson to Bird. Bird to Curia. Makes an awkward turn but gets there. Both Curia and Rogers in the corner. Rogers with space. Oh, the clear picked off by a latent Lonoke player. Martin with a good move. Just past the outstretched leg of Edmondson. Low line drive. Noah gets to it. Martin up the sideline. Rogers deflects to the middle to Curia. Oh, just misses that opportunity. Sem gets a foot on it. Should be a throw in Lonoke. That should have been off Suarez. It was. 26 minutes remaining. Just over 26 minutes remaining. We'll have another Lonoke throw in. Score remains 3-0 in favor of the Eagles. The illegal throw in called on the Jackrabbits. It'll be a Vilonia throw. Juarez with the drop back to Ortega. Trying to get it up to Rogers. Edmondson's able to get it to Dow to Juarez. Oh, a little too much for Sem. We'll have a throw in coming for Lonoke. 12 for Lonoke will take this throw. Number 12 is Miguel Torres. Throw in Lonoke. Birds taking on two Lonoke players. That ball is off Lonoke. Vilonia throw. 25 minutes remaining. Low line drive gets through to Rogers. Two touches, breaks through, space. A little bit too big of a touch. And Lonoke temporarily comes away with it, but Sem Juarez is there. Sem to Bird. Edmondson almost able to poke that through to Curia. Oh, Tadao Pittman comes away with it, midfield. Oh, passes it off his own foot. Bird comes away with it. It's either an accident or a slick trick there by Tadao Pittman. I'm going to blame the wet weather, the wet field conditions. Martin and Ortega working together to keep the ball. Oh, loose ball. Sullivan comes out. Picks up that slow roller into the box and gets it out to Juarez. Juarez maintains possession. Up to Bird. Bird. Lonoke looking to attack. That's going to go to the keeper, Kane Sullivan. Martin's going to have a throw in here on the near sideline. 23 gets a foot on it, but we have a couple deflections, and finally, Bird has it. Bird out to Rogers. Rogers with a touch into Curia. Oh, Curia just can't control, but Bird picks off the clear. Bird to Edmondson. Edmondson to Rogers. Rogers is, just through his foot, but he maintains. Back to Edmondson. Edmondson to Rogers. Rogers to Curia. Curia leaning the wrong way, and it'll be a goal kick for the Jackrabbits. Edmondson to Curia. Curia looks to center it, pokes it away, past the outstretched legs of a Jackrabbit, tracked down by number 21 for Vilonia. Bird to Pittman. Pittman, floater, through the keeper's hands. Keeper still doesn't control, and finally picks it up. Now, in all fairness, that is a wet ball out there. Space to Dow. Pittman to Edmondson. Edmondson to Bird. Bird trying to find Curia, picked off by Lonoke. Just over 21 minutes remaining. Oh, Martin takes a cleat to the midsection. Ortega, step touch pass one. Deflected to Martin. Martin to Rogers. Rogers turns. A little bit too big of a touch, but 3 doesn't have it. Pittman trying to flick it out to Juarez. Lonoke able to play it away. Lonoke looking to attack, but 2 Vilonia defenders there to prevent anything from happening. Ortega trying to get it up to Pittman. Unsuccessful. 23. Yeah, Lonoke's off. Lonoke is off. Lonoke was off. Yeah. Center finally saw it, and it'll be a Vilonia restart right around the 15-yard line. Regardless, a great stop by Sullivan on the play on, or the non-stoppage. But regardless, it'll be a offside restart for Vilonia around the 11-yard line. just under 20 minutes remaining. Martin's going to take this touch. Big left foot. Oh, foot race. Curia's there. Yeah, Curia came on. Curia and Bird were both tracking, and that's going to be a corner kick for Vilonia. We also have some massive substitutions. I see Hoyt, Harwood, Garza, Robinson, and Reyes coming into the match. Under 19 minutes remaining, corner kick for Vilonia. High touch off the head of Reyes, but wide left. Big touch by Lonoke. Lonoke trying to play a lot of kick and chase. Vilonia's back line has been there every time, though. Ortega to Pittman. Play on called. Edmondson. Little too stiff on it. Hoyt to Edmondson. Jackson. That ball straight to Pittman. Pittman centers to Reyes. Reyes wide right. Not a horrible idea, but he did have a couple players over there on the right side with him. Low line drive. Pittman loses it. Vilonia throw coming. Far sideline. 17 minutes remaining. It is still 3-0. No score in the second half. High throw in. Deflected off Pittman. Lono touches it deep. Ortega plays it to Sullivan. Sullivan to Martin. Oh, a little bit too much on that touch by Sullivan, and we'll have a throw in for Lonoke. Hoyt with the flick to Garza. He's going to get there. That's going to be that's a yellow. Yeah, stop the clock. That's going to be a yellow card on number 24. For sure, a yellow. Did he show red? I, yeah, I think it's a yellow because we do have a substitution. Garza took a hard hit there. Um, he's up though. That's good to see. It should though be a Vilonia restart. Looks like looks like Yoel Romero, number 14, is going to enter the match for number 11, Junior Garza. Vilonia putting pressure. Drops to Juarez. Daniel Romero into the match for Vilonia. Oh, good turn. That's in. Oh, wait, is that in? Yeah, that's in. Brandon Reyes with the goal. So in the 44th minute, Reyes finds the net. 15 minutes remaining, and we'll have a Lonoke restart. We're back to action. We will have a throw in near sideline for Martin. Hoyt fights for the ball. Harwood gets it, drops it to Dow. Lonoke playing that far sideline. Yeah, that's a foul. Yeah, that's probably the second time that could have been called. Play on was called on that first time. I'm not arguing the call with the ref there, but that one on Hunter is undeniable. Reyes is going to take this touch for Harwood. So 14th, 45th minute, off the football upright, and a goal kick coming for Lonoke. Reyes trying to find a seam deflected by Lonoke. Foul call on Lonoke. Looks like we'll have a indirect restart. Floater just over the head of Romero. Harwood's there. Harwood gets a foot on it. Oh, and hits the ball girls in the end zone. No goal. Goal kick coming for Lonoke. Just under 13 minutes remaining. Oh, oh, straight to Romero. Reyes. Big touch down the sideline. Sam and Ortega are there. Ortega's to the ball first. Ball somehow refuses to go out. And it's a low note throw. Juarez defends. Ortega tries to center. Sullivan's there, though. Sullivan picks up the cross pass, and Vilonia looks to restart. Sullivan rolls it out to Martin. Martin up to Hoyt. Hoyt to Edmondson. Edmondson to Hoyt. Hoyt in space. Back to Edmondson. Deflected. Picked up by the keeper. One bounce. One for Lono. Flicks it to the middle. 23 settles. Big touch by 23. 10 on a run. Struggling to settle. And cannot get it. It looks like a goal kick coming for Vilonia. It looks like Martin's going to take this goal kick. Skips. Picked up by 23 of Lonoke. Lonoke flips it up. Sem touches it up to Pittman. Pittman going out wide. Two-man game there on that sideline. Center it to Edmondson. Touched out by Lonoke. Throw in Vilonia. Uh-oh. I see a line change a coming for Vilonia. Yeah, in for Vilonia, an entire new team. No, but there are seven Seven standing at the flag to come in here in a minute. We are under 10 minutes remaining. Good stop. Good tackle there by Lonoke. Centering pass. 10's open. Oh, and Lonoke sneaks it in. No, that number. I think number 10 for Lonoke sneaks it in. That's Angel Salazar. We did have a line switch for Vilonia there with 9:38 remaining. I think he basically put in everybody who hadn't been in yet. Oh, Daniel Romero. Daniel, Yoel, Edmondson, Luke Robinson, low line drive, deflected off. Low note clears. Foul called on low note number 10. Looks like Martin's going to touch this. Good shot by Martin. 1, 2. Bounces in the box. Low note tracks it down. Looks like I think it's Braxton Stacy attacking, and that's Maxwell Holt, I believe. Oh, Romero had a couple opportunities to do something there. Foul called on Vilonia. Lonoke restart. Ball flick to the middle. Big touch to the middle. Martin's tracking it down to McFarland. Fight for the ball. Wet turf has got people falling left and right. Throw in Lonoke. Braxton Stacy tries to get up to Joel. Romero. Lonoke looking to attack. Very animated audience trying to enjoy this last 6 minutes of this match. Score is 4-1 in favor of Vilonia. I'm pretty sure I only see 7 people on that other sideline, but I hear more out of them than I do the Vilonia crowd. Drying the ball off. Now we got to throw. Good throw. Ball ball's loose. Lonoke has it down the sideline. Trying to center it. Robinson's there. Robinson takes his time, takes his space to Edmondson. Edmondson, play on called. McFarland makes a run. Should be Vilonia throw. Yeah, we have a Vilonia player down. He didn't give a signal. Who is that? Is that it's Jackson Edmondson. He's getting helped off the field by his teammate Luke Robinson. It looks like Pittman's going to come in to replace him. We're going to return to a throw in. Romero into McFarland. McFarland sends it across the field. That line pass stopped by Vilonia defender. Lonoke throw. Pretty sure that's Maxwell Holt. Luke Robinson has a clearing touch. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Big touch. Sullivan's there, though. Picks it up. Rolls it out to Martin. Martin up to Robinson. Robinson up to McFarland. McFarland centers it to Holt. Holt up to Romero. Shoot it. Big shot. Oh, deflected. To Dow Pittman with the shot. Ooh, sorry about that. My headset is cracking a little bit. Goal kick. Pittman shot wide left and a goal kick for Lonoke. Just over 3:30 remaining. Off the head of Lonoke. Oh, just past Stacy. Centering touch. Martin's there. Oh, I think McFarland was planning on 21 to touch. That didn't. And, oh, Lonoke gets the throw. 2:15 remaining. Holt can't get a foot on it. Robinson's there. Oh, Stacy fumbles. Big touch. Martin in a foot race. Minute 51 remaining. You're going to have a Lonoke throw in here around the 30. Both teams are going to get subs at this time. And number 15 is going to enter the match for Vilonia. And that probably means Joel Romero's night is done. That should be a corner kick. Yeah, that was off Vilonia. That should be a corner kick. Yeah, ref caught it. Minute 10 left. And I just realized my clock has not been running this entire time. I apologize. We are at the minute mark. I got too excited with everything going on there at the end. Lonoke's corner kick, couple deflections. for in Vilonia. Uh-oh. Robinson cuts through two. Try to get the hole, unsuccessful. Tadal gets the deflection. McFarland plays it off the face. Oh, 6 seconds remaining. And that's probably going to be it for this match. It is. That is time. So that will be the end of tonight's match. We've played our 60 for tonight. Your final score is going to end up being Vilonia 4, Lonoke 1. Recap of scoring. Hoyt got things started for Vilonia, followed by Robinson, Curia, and then Reyes in the second half. We appreciate you all tuning in and watching tonight's late start of a match. We'll be back in action tomorrow here from Vilonia as the Vilonia Eagles take on visiting Crossit. I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching tonight or later if that's what you're doing. Appreciate your time, and we will see you next